Alright, good morning guys. Time for some more Final Fantasy. When we left off last night, Noctis needed to infiltrate a power plant and rid it of demons.
Just wanted to thank you for offering to clear out
As
those
you do.
demons. That'll give me time to treat this mithril for you. There's a hunter who went in right ahead of you. I imagine there are too many for one to handle. But two of you should be fine. And a little heads up, we're getting some unstable readings from the generators inside.
I don't know why, for some reason I don't really recall this part of the game.
So be quick.
And I should, since I've played it before.
Will do.
So, you my backup?
I thought we were partners.
Anyway, please
I think that hunter is
Wait a sec. You sound
Gladios?
familiar.
I think it's Gladios.
Save the talk. We got hunting to do. Now, if we're done with the introductions, follow me.
I suppose we'll find out soon enough.
There they are. You ready to rumble?
Oh yeah.
These little shits are anyway.
Moves you've got there. Reminds me of a certain king I know.
Not just that yourself. You'd make a good sparring partner.
You think so?
Gosh, I'm getting my controls screwed up with this Assassin's Creed game I'm currently playing, so I keep hitting the wrong button.
She's gonna blow! Abort the mission and get out of there!
I ain't going to the unfinished business. Can't speak for him, though.
Then allow me. I got this.
I'll let you prove it.
Gladly.
As for being like 13 levels lower than me, these things are taking a long time to die. And we're under a time limit, and Gladio's walking like he's just got all day. Just strutting around all slow.
Had all of
Is that
them?
it?
Think
Beautiful.
so.
Nice job. It didn't disappoint.
When have I ever?
Keep it up.
Will do. Now, let's scram.
Hopefully the volume's at appropriate levels. I was having volume issues last night.
Great work in there. As promised, here's your mithril. And, thank you for your hard work.
Oh, thank you for the opportunity to help.
guy?
So the hunter who went on ahead.
The one and only. How you been, fellas?
Not bad.
That's where Noctis has to be the dumbest person on the planet if he didn't
You
realize
should
that
see the other guy.
quote-unquote
Anyway, I'm
hunter
back.
was Gladios.
Better than ever.
Knocked? Gladdy? I can't believe it.
Hey, thanks for looking after her, Dustin.
So, Gladdy, did you apologize to Noct for storming off like that?
He made it up to me in there.
The power plant? Oh, so you got your hands on some mithril. In that case, I'll go deliver it to Sid. You'll probably want to freshen up first anyway. Come and meet me in Kayam when you're ready.
Board the boat from Cape Kayam.
Tell Cindy to give me a call.
Alright, let's see what we have going on in Lestalem. Any quests around here? There is a quest right there. There's probably some new hunts. I don't want to get too bogged down in doing side quests. I would like to keep the story going forward a little bit, if I can.
Anything happen while I was gone?
But one thing in this game is
car got
it's
roomier.
very easy to get
Smart
sidetracked,
ass.
and you can spend 2 or 3 hours just
Hello?
doing kind of pointless side stuff, and you make no
Some
progress.
refreshments. Recently, these beasts have been prowling about. I look forward to the good news. Don't take any chances.
Okay, let's go check out and see. Where do I want to go? I want to go... I want to go check the other food vendor and see if he has any hunts as well.
Huh.
Good day,
Always
sir.
a pleasure. What'll it be today? We would welcome the help. Appreciate it.
Oh, I remember that hunt from the
Be
first time I
careful,
played
eh?
the game, in a heat haze of glory. I think it was a pain in the butt. We will not be doing that right now.
Don't forget to pack plenty of potions.
Fit the Imperial Army profile.
Alright, so let's go back to Hammerhead. We'll see if the guy there has any hunts we can take also. I think we'll do a couple of those and then we'll move on with the story.
Great range of wares here. Paradise for a technophile like you.
I guess we can refuel while we're here. There's Cindy wearing her mechanic appropriate clothing. Nothing gratuitous about that at all, obviously.
It's a simple recipe, but it'll be good. Gonna put it on the new menu. You boys eating your fill? What can I do you for? These nasties here have been a real pain in the rear. You boys are a brave bunch. Take care.
Alright, now where's this jungle flan? Alright, we got a little bit of running to do.
It's time. Gladio, come on.
Gotcha.
If we are gonna fight one of those flans, we probably do need some magic. Make it a little bit easier on us.
I'm going all out.
Just don't get too
Oh,
carried
tap
away.
level 1 scorpions.
Sure want to target.
What level will I do?
That wasn't so hard.
It takes two.
Stay down.
How many of them are there? Jeez.
Well, time to call it a night. Another night outdoors.
Might as well get used to it.
How many times?
Enough talk.
here
Time
we
for
are.
some action.
Oh shoot. Iron
This
Giant.
one's just for
This will be
you.
fun. Oh, and some of these guys.
You ready? Let's go.
Roger.
Whoops.
I can keep this in check.
Not good.
Jesus. That hurt.
Capital idea, no? Is it just me? Or is it getting harder to see? Say your prayers. Gladio!
Sorry to break this up.
Nice work, Gladio.
Bronco's barely hanging on.
Pronto, you're up. Oh, hi there, opening.
Knew you weren't completely useless.
Oh, yeah. Toka killed. Juni Get back! Thanks. Hey, here goes nothing! Hello. Get right.
You're on fire today.
No big deal.
Is that it? Oh my god, come on guys, give me a break here.
Gladio, do it!
Yeah, nice one, Gladio. You just kicked the ground's ass.
Nice work, Gladio.
Yeah.
Aranea to the rescue.
Aranea.
You boys could use a hand. How's mine?
No one, Mr. Nice Guy!
No slacking on my watch.
Gladio!
Dude, come on. I know these things are gonna pop out of nowhere.
Pull it together, Pronto.
Give me a break. Gladio, do it! Nice work, Gladio. All right, boys, we're the home stretch. What are you doing here, Aranea?
I was out taking down some demons and just happened to be in the area.
Well, it's
Lucky
about
for
time.
us.
You can say that again. The demons are done for, so I'll be on my way.
Thanks for the help.
No problem. Take care, Highness.
Huh.
Alright, let's see if we can actually get to the hunt location.
Imperials above us!
Oh,
Thanks.
Jesus fucking Christ. Pardon my French. I am so sick of these things just coming out of nowhere. Where is it, though? Where is it, Pronto? You just said they're above us. Oh, they're over there. Well, I can avoid that. Hello, Jungle Clam.
I'll back you up, Noct. I'm counting on it. Careful, don't let him get you.
Same to you. All in together now.
How about this? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Easy enough. Of course, it was level 15, and I think I'm level 38, so... I don't imagine that should have been an issue. Oh yeah, we definitely don't want to take on one of those red giants. Screw that.
Yeah.
Not yet, anyway.
We're outnumbered. I propose we take them out one by one.
What's your proposed way to finish this faster?
There's another one that, again, we're going to avoid. Because no thank you.
Can I interest you in some shopping?
Alright, let's collect
Might not be a
our
bad idea to stock
hard-earned
up.
reward.
So how's it going, boys? Y'all did good.
2,390 gallon of mega elixir. That's not too bad.
How's about a bite to eat? Take your
Alright,
pick.
let's do another one. Let's do bounty-haired beauties.
Much obliged.
And let's also do this one as well. Oh, I've already got 10 active hunts. Well, I guess I can't.
Make sure y'all go prepared.
Alright, now let's go camp. Since this hunt only comes out during the day.
You ready to rumble, Nut?
In King's Night? Oh yeah, I'm game.
In that case, I'll
Noctis
join
is
you.
ready for bed, and Pronto asks him if he's ready to rumple. It's a little disturbing. I gotta admit.
You two are the picture of friendship.
Aranea, huh?
That's kind of a neat picture. I'll save that one. Well, that was not bad either.
Morning.
Back at ya.
Alright, so this hunt is a little bit too far to run to, so... I believe it was this one? Fast travel to your destination? Yeah, go fast travel.
Ready for more?
You bet.
Let's hit it.
Alright, how close did it take us? Oh, pretty close it looks like. Nice. Ah, there they are.
Hey, check that out.
The Empire is everywhere now.
Take a closer look. We're in the money. We're in the money.
Ready for this? Gladio! Nice work, Gladio!
It's an eat or be eaten world.
I say eat. Say your
Let's
prayers.
begin, shall we?
I want to get a kick from one of them. I know, really. Good morning, Miss Murder. How are you? You know, Miss Murder, I'm partly streaming just for you today because I know you were so disappointed at how quickly I ended my stream last night after you came in. I could just sense it.
Pronto! Make it count!
Yep.
Gladio, do it! Nice work, Gladio. Well done.
Oh, hi there, opening.
I'm impressed.
It's nothing.
Want some?
Oh, there we go, Miss Murder. Now we're gonna get to summon something. summons in this game is you don't have any real control over which one you get. You have to meet certain conditions. And I guess Rambo is the most common one to get. It's the easiest condition to meet.
Yeah!
Impressive.
Hell yeah!
You're okay? How are you? Don't worry about that. I think I was having a fragile day yesterday. I had one stream before yours as well. And one of the people playing with the streamer was a bit of a bitch. Oh. Well, no glitchiness here in this murder. It is nothing but sunshine and rainbows. With a dash of cursing. Sorry to hear that, though. If I knew you were having a bad day, I would have streamed a little longer. I won't ask who the streamer is that you were watching before.
So what's next? Ask around a little?
It's up to Noct.
But how are you doing? How's your health been? I know you've been going through some issues.
Nice work out there.
No, that's not on you. That's just an off day for me. Everything kind of piled up this week. Yeah, I know. I hear ya. We all have those weeks, unfortunately. I didn't have the best week either.
Appreciate it.
It wasn't a horrible week, but...
Take care.
Huh. Nope, that's a daytime hunt. Alright, we can do that.
Keep it moving.
Mm-hmm. Right behind you.
This is the wrong way, but let's grab some lightning. And some ice and fire if we can. Had a hospital appointment on Wednesday. Been going up there every few months for the past few years for my hernia. Then they tell me that I have something else as well, so kind of a relief to get. Some answers have been annoying that it took them so long to diagnose. Yeah, I understand. And if you have a hernia, I think the only way to fix a hernia totally is through surgery, I think, isn't it? I don't think hernias heal on their own. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I know my dad had a hernia a couple of years back, and he had to have surgery on it. They can't. The other thing is, thing I have is called CVS, and surgery in that case would fix the hernia, would damage your stomach more. Oh. What exactly is CVS? In the U.S., CVS is the name of a pharmacy chain. And so you basically just have to choose between having the hernia or risking damaging your stomach. It's definitely that's a rough choice.
Wow, this one's no joke. No slacking. Die on me.
So when you Google it, yeah, CVS is like a huge pharmacy chain here.
No.
Yep. Gladio, do it.
Cyclic vomiting syndrome. Oh, that definitely does not sound fun.
Nice work, Gladio. Gladio, on it.
Tough enough you can chew.
Any ideas? Anyone?
Never fear, Prompto's here. Little Mr. Nice Guy.
That's crossing the line. Sorry.
Gladio. Nice work, Gladio.
Yep. One time.
Sure thing.
Don't you think you're a little close?
But these blindside things can do some heavy damage.
I think we're in for a fight.
Got more than we bargained for.
Watch us.
Gladio, do it. Nice work, Gladio.
We'll be all right.
No problems here.
Count on it.
Bingo!
The last doctor, you think she said it was just psychosomatic, which I think means a lot because it was just in your head.
How are we?
Getting by.
Like, I'm sure some people do have some conditions that are psychosomatic, but that doesn't sound like that would be the case for you.
So how about a breather?
It's a dangerous critter, I ain't gonna lie. So don't worry if
By the way, in this Murder House Night Gang volume today, can you hear me alright?
So how's it going, boys? No surprises. What can I do you for? Drop on by whenever you're hungry.
You do have all the symptoms for CVS anyway, which is kind of annoying because it can cause migraines. Oh, dude, I get migraines all the time. I feel your pain as far as the headaches go. I really do. The battles are still a little louder than me. Jeez. Well, I'll tell you what I can do. Maybe I can do this. If I go to options and audio. Maybe if I take the... Maybe if I take the sound effects and the voice down to 70. Maybe that'll help a little bit.
Have yourselves a good browse.
Hopefully that doesn't get too quiet the rest of the time.
Much appreciated.
Your Botox helps with migraines? Wow, I've never heard that.
Much appreciated. Thank you kindly.
Huh. But for a prince, he runs out of money really fast.
It's bedtime.
Sounds good.
Look at you. Hey, isn't that...
Isn't what?
just my imagination?
Alright, so I guess now we can continue on with the story. Heard about it a long time ago, but the past few years I've heard about some beauty gurus and makeup artists getting Botox and miraculously no migraines for them anymore. That's interesting. I've never heard that. It depends for me, like, sometimes I'll go a month without getting a headache, and then I'll have a month where I get like 7 or 8. It just depends. I haven't had one now in a month or two, which has been really nice. Usually if I'm really stressed out over things, I tend to get them as well, which I guess is not surprising.
Really looking forward to Iris' cooking.
I'll pretend I didn't hear that.
Aw, don't be that way. It's different when a girl cooks for you.
Hey, Philly, what's going on, sir? How are you today? Is another 100-degree plus day in Sacramento?
Let's get a shot with the lighthouse. Hair blowing in the breeze. We'll be seaside supermodels.
Well, anything to make me look like a supermodel.
Seaside supermodels it is, then.
Oh yeah! Seaside supermodels!
Might as well do it. We're right here anyway.
Take a shot from here.
Good call. Now it's picture time.
Ready or 103
not?
today, but it's 5:03. Hey, I'm about to go fishing for a few hours before the heat kicks in. Nice, dude. Well, have a good time
Gang's
fishing.
all here, see? Us?
Oh, there's Sid.
There's a surprising amount of useful stuff lying around. Go see what you can find.
I gotta say, Aranea really impressed me today.
With her outfit?
Well, yeah, that too. It's just, I always had
Pronto's
this
such a
impression that
thirsty
the Empire
pervert,
was
it's
filled with
sad.
nothing but jerks.
She certainly doesn't fit the mold.
Really makes you wonder. You think she was okay?
Hey, you're the cat we saw in Galden.
Doesn't work unless you're wearing a nankini.
Sure brought you a long way from home, little guy.
I'm actually wearing one right now in this murder. I don't usually share that, but that's my stream attire.
Wonder if anyone around here knows a thing or two about cat food.
Why don't you try asking Monica?
She mentioned having kept several cats back home.
Wow, and she never gave off a crazy cat lady vibe. I hope we don't have to go all the way back to Galden.
Especially after the cat came all the way to Kayam.
What drew him here anyway?
His dear friend Noct, of course.
I guess he wasn't lying. There was some stuff laying around. Once you depart, you will lose access to the open world for a while, and rental chocobos will automatically return to the coast. Set sail for Alticia. Oh, and I think this is a point of no return for quite a bit, but I guess we'll do it. Makes sense. It's Saturday, no pants strings. Yeah, exactly. You don't need pants on a Saturday. Waiting for you in Alticia. What will you write back? Be there as fast as I can. Getting ready to set sail. Got it. Yeah, we'll just give her a got it. We'll act aloof and uninterested. It's too bad you can't write back. Who is this? Tomorrow it's pizza party Sunday. Dude, I'll have a pizza party with you in this murder. Absolutely. Always down for some pizza.
Look, Prince Noctis. Even the Marshal came to say goodbye. I heard the Regalia's going on the boat with you.
I guess it's goodbye for now.
Looks like a poem I don't really want to read. But I will spend some AP since I have almost 400 of them to spend. I should have saved up for these. Equip 3 accessory slots. Maybe that's what I'll do. Or no, maybe I'll get this. Increase HP, increase spirit, increase strength, increase vitality. So let's increase strength. And we'll increase max on an HP. And now we set
Something
sail.
I gotta get off my chest. What's that?
Used to have a group that played Overwatch on Saturday night till like 5 a.m. Anyway,
I'm sorry.
guaranteed when I was talking to someone the next
Sorry
day,
I
they were
wasn't
eating
there for
pizza
your
or
father.
had one in the oven. So now Sundays are Pizza Party Sunday. And
I
then,
swore an oath to protect the king.
no
but
judgment from
I
me.
wasn't strong enough to uphold it.
Ain't nothing nobody could have done to stop what happened.
That actually sounds like an
Yeah.
amazing way to spend your Sunday.
I realize that.
But you need to realize just what you mean to the boys by your side.
I do.
Even if they can't solve your problems, you can't hide what's going on from them. It hurts like hell. Remember, those ain't your bodyguards. They're your brothers. Trust in them, always.
You can never have too many tools. Here, learn to wield not only weapons, but magic as well.
Alright, off we go. In our fancy boat. It's actually a pretty slick looking boat, I gotta say.
Waiting for an invitation? Get your asses on board.
Emilio still does it, talking to him on a Sunday, and most of the time he's just after placing an order with Pizza Hut.
Hey, Your Majesty!
I haven't had Pizza Hut in a long time.
What's up?
A really long time.
Please, come back soon! We need our king!
Usually when I order a pizza, it's from a
Count
local
on it.
place here that's really good. It's pretty expensive, but it's the best pizza in the area by far. That's a nice picture. We'll take that one. Chapter 9, Callings. I think this might be the part of the game where it really tightens up around you and you pretty much have to go down a linear path for the next 3 or 4 chapters. I don't know if that starts with chapter 9 or chapter 10.
The wedding day arrives, but alas, without the bride. Of course, we've come for the Hydrian, and you've gone to such lengths to prepare.
Merely my duty.
Ah, but for an outsider to lead
Pizza
the
places here
Imperial
in town.
army
Pizza
must
from
be a
place A is
battle in
dry
and
as
of
hell.
itself.
Pizza from place B is watered down.
You've spoken to Lady Luna Freya.
That's not good.
No.
The local place
That
here is
obstinate secretary,
bar
standing
none
in the way.
While my
you
favorite
rush
place
off
to
to
get
slay
pizza
the
from, but like I said,
Hydrian for
it's
your
like
poor
twice as
sister's
expensive as
sake.
buying it from a place like Pizza Hut,
I know
let's
the
say.
price of the Covenant.
You know, I've always wanted to go sailing like this.
Not many opportunities living in Insomnia.
Out here, it's just us and the horizon. It's amazing. It's life-changing.
We've quite a ways to go until we reach Altissia, so keep gushing to your heart's content.
When we step off the boat, we'll be in a foreign country.
The anticipation alone.
Alright, I'll be right back this morning. I need to grab a drink, so I'll be AFK for just a second.
To begin with.
They've been through a lot.
And there's still more to come.
So next on the docket is Leviathan.
What sort of deity are we dealing with?
A serpent said to embody the roar and rage of the sea.
We'll have to see for ourselves.
Can't let Lady Luna Freya do all the heavy lifting. You must be so psyched to see her.
Luna?
Yeah.
Well, we need to make sure she's all right before anything else.
Indeed. Her well-being is top priority.
Don't like this going down on Imperial turf.
You think Lady Luna Freya's in danger there?
The Empire did invade Lucis for the ring. I have no faith their ruthless ambitions will stop short of harming the Oracle.
Without the ring, the crystal's no more than a rock.
I suppose. Does anyone know how Lady Luna Freya came to have the ring?
It seems likely His Majesty entrusted it to her safekeeping back at the Crown City.
So she's held onto it this whole time, all the way to Altissia.
The ring is important, and so is Leviathan. But Luna comes first.
You know, I was thinking back to our encounter with Ravus. Do you recall an apparatus in place of his arm?
Yeah, I remember.
Seems he lost his old one in the invasion. But in its place, he seems to have acquired new power.
Power?
That would help explain how a son of Tenebrae suddenly came to command Niflheim's army.
Now that you mention it, his strength did seem sort of supernatural. I just chalked it up to the Oracle lineage.
His ancestry may be part of it, but that alone wouldn't account for his freakish strength.
I wonder what could have happened to him.
There's a disturbing rumor about Lord Ravus has taken to brandishing His Majesty's sword.
My dad's?
Then what's the big idea behind that?
That his power's the same as the power of kings?
I cannot say for sure, but I have my doubts. Ravus wears the sword, but doesn't wield it.
For all his newfound powers, he's still the Chancellor's lapdog, holding on to the enemy king's sword like some badge of honor.
It might help if we knew what he was after.
Insane.
What are the odds the Empire will crash the pool party with Leviathan?
Consider it a guarantee. They felled a god to prevent Noct from receiving his blessing. They'll do so again.
But we beat him to the big guy, thanks to our friendly guide.
Never know which way that one's gonna move next.
The Chancellor has an agenda all his own.
Alright, I am back.
Sometimes it helps, like when he
Looks like
called
the boat
off his
ride's only
army and let
halfway
us
over.
escape.
But he was still a creep about it.
Well, it feels like he's only helping us because he wants something. I just don't know what.
Reckon we'll see him again?
Certainly hope not.
Not your type?
No love lost for phonies.
Looks like I can skip this part if I want, but
his actions are motivated not by altruism, but by self-interest.
we'll listen to the conversation.
And when he does come to our aid, I see only condescension in his eyes.
Yeah, the water does look nicely done.
That.
Ever think you think too much?
Sometimes, but it's always preferable to the alternative.
So, soon you'll have your old man's ring back.
Yeah, when we arrive in Altissia.
Good thing. To him, it was his heritage.
Is that what my dad said?
If only there was a way to throw Prompto off the boat so he'd drown.
To be taken lightly. For a small thing, that ring can sure weigh heavy. After he became king, I only ever saw his face in the paper.
Wait, weren't you at the coronation?
No, I was long gone from the city.
Must have been invited at least.
Had a fallen out of sorts with your old man. Right at the end of a trip.
You did?
I was given to understand you stayed in touch.
We buried the hatchet years later, but never talked face to face again. Should have paid a visit while I had the chance. Well, no use dwelling on it now. Got the regalia in the hold, but y'all gonna
Oh, the
stay
hair in
in
his head would
Altissia
keep him
for a
afloat.
good
Yeah,
while,
seem to be very
right?
buoyant.
Yes, we believe so.
That's a good
In
point.
that case, I'll tune her up for y'all. Not that I'll have much to do, though. Well, with Cindy looking after the old girl.
If you say she's good, she must be great.
She was never afraid of hard work. Heaven knows she had a hard childhood.
Hard childhood?
He means her parents.
Lost them both when she was little. Was big enough to understand, though. And to hurt. But you wouldn't guess that, seeing her now.
Yeah, we gotta
Not at
weigh him
all.
down.
She's
Definitely.
always so cheerful.
Well, that ought to tell you how far she's come.
So in this murder, I didn't even ask you. So what streams do you typically hang out in now?
Yeah, only done been the once. Stayed a good while, though.
What's it like?
Does it just depend on the
Big
day?
old city.
Big. Okay.
Well, it ain't the crown city.
Different. Got it.
You'll see for yourself. Foreign lands seldom lend themselves to trite explanations.
Change of scenery ought to do you good.
Well, I'm all talked out. Can't be far to Altisha now, right?
We'll be there in no time. Nice having the wind at our backs.
Lodgings are our first order of business.
All work and no play?
Make sickness a dull boy.
Someone has to babysit you two.
You're welcome to sleep in the wild.
Ain't no hotel, but I know a fella has a place.
Hey now.
Westcomb ran with Reggie and me way back when.
Oh, was he the other one in that photo with the garage?
Yep, runs himself a diner or a cafe or something. Go and see for yourselves.
Sure.
Does the place have a name?
McGee or Magoo or
Depends
That's
on
the
who's
one.
on.
Nice.
You
But
can
Lord
count on
rages a
Old
lot.
West.
But one of the other nods, there's something
He'll
about
chew your
him
ears off.
that makes you wary. One of his nods? I don't think I've ever gone into his streams. Well, no, I take that back. I have, but it's been a really, really long time. Really long time. Like probably 2 years long.
Lady Luna Freya's gonna give a speech?
Sounds like it.
Lord knows. This world could use some wisdom.
Won't be much longer now, Noct.
Yeah.
Here we are, arriving in the lovely city of Altissa, or Altissia.
Does this vessel have an entry permit?
Entry permit?
Relax. I got one. Here.
That's as old as they get. Seems in order. You may pass.
How did that guy magically get on the boat?
Prepared in advance.
Could say that. 30-odd
You'll
years
tweet me
ago.
about it later? Yeah, no worries.
That's what the guy meant by old.
Lucky us, huh?
That could have ended badly.
I wonder if it's somebody I'm aware of or familiar with. Take the boat off the cliff. Or off the side. Damn it.
Phew! Finally back on land.
Barely. They call it the walls of water, but it ain't just the walls. It's the whole damn city.
Which is why we can't traverse the town by conventional means. We'll need to rely on gondolas instead.
Yay! More boats.
Hey, Noctis, catch.
Oh.
Key to the boat. What? Don't you want to go sailing again?
Are you sure?
Why not? Old girl ought to be sturdy enough. Not even an awful driver like Reggie could sink her. A king can't rule with wisdom alone. He needs perspective. So
Been
get
hanging
out
out
there
in
and see
Neo's
the world,
stream
you hear?
sometimes. He's on late though. Solitaire is on Fixer or Fluxer or whatever it's called now. He got himself a contract with them, so he's swapping between there. Oh, he did get a contract? That's good. Solitaire's a good guy. It's nice to see him get a little love. Alright, gain entry to a
What's
corridor.
next? Immigration?
What do you mean? There's still more?
Alright, so where am I supposed to go?
Sir, what is the purpose of your visit?
Purpose, Sid, it's all yours.
Hey, didn't we just...
And on here, getting paid for helping in
Well,
a
we're
streaming
here
site.
to
Not a
visit,
bad deal. No, not at all.
A joint.
He really likes
Mag
streaming,
is the
so
name, yeah.
Never heard of it.
if he's able to make a little money while doing it,
Alternate
all the power to
entry
him.
program?
Seriously.
In which case,
I like
you may
salad
pay
tier.
the levy
Salad dude.
directly to me. This amount should suffice.
Oh, what a racket. This is your trip. You cough up the cash.
Yeah, bad news for you. Said I had like 200 gil, so that's all you got out of me.
You want to check Wescom's place out? Yeah, let's all go to Mago.
Perhaps we'll even make it in time for tea.
And we'd better start looking now.
Eat something?
Search for Weskin's
It's a
bar.
photographer's dream.
What a city.
Maybe this orange-colored exclamation point in front of me could lead me to it.
Take a look at this.
What about it?
Any ideas for accommodation?
We should be pretty close to a
He's nuts.
famous
He was in
photo
one of the
spot.
charity streams a few months ago and was dancing up a storm that was great.
Save it for later.
Alright, now how do I get to the bar? Oh, that's right. You gotta get on these little boats here. This place is separated by... These sections are separated by water. Maybe it's this dude here.
I wonder.
Gondola! Care for a ride?
I care for a ride, as long as you don't, sing. So that's where I am. Where do I want to go, though? Maybe here?
Fantastic. Call when you need a ride back.
Alright, looks like we found the bar.
Welcome to Accordo, lads. Sid mentioned you'd be dropping in. Wescom Armor, as you've gathered. My word, you've grown, little prince. Ah, but of course. You were only a babe at the time.
Let's grab a bite.
Take a shot from here.
Good call. Now it's picture time.
The singing's a deal breaker. No shit, dude.
Dad's friend seems like a cool guy. Just wonder how he ended up here.
I was almost gonna imitate that singing, but I was like, nah, I don't need that recorded. Nobody needs to hear that.
Love the lighting.
The Archean's awakening resulted in the destruction of the disk. Yet the government proceeds with the rite. There's more to this than we understand.
Now I see why people flock from far and wide to the walls of water.
Alright, are one of you two gonna speak? Or are we having a staring contest?
So this is your maiden visit. Enjoying it so far? You doubtless have many questions, so ask away.
This country is a part of the Empire, isn't it?
Oh, you're wary. I understand. But there's no need to jump at every shadow. Just be aware that the terms of our independence grant the Empire free reign to come and go as they please.
We'll bear that in mind.
It's admittedly a one-sided arrangement. Most everything we do requires Niflheim's permission. And they wouldn't knowingly permit the Oracle to appear before the public. How our government
As long as CC isn't hanging around looking, you're safe. If he heard you singing, everyone would hear it. Yeah, I've heard that. I don't think anyone has to worry about me singing.
You really think Luna will make an address?
If every recent radio broadcast is
My
to be
talent
trusted,
lies in
absolutely.
generally being a funny
Where is
person.
Lady Luna Freya?
In the city somewhere.
That's where it
But
starts
no one
and
has caught
stops.
so much as a glimpse of her. The media has been conspicuous in its silence on the matter, which speaks volumes of government intervention. That certainly explained the rumors of disgruntled Imperial officers leaving the city.
So you see lots of Nifs around here?
We do, sometimes even at my place. Theirs is a familiar presence, and the citizens don't think much of it. Though the High Commander did cause a stir when he showed up the other day.
Ravis.
So soon after they felled the Archean and Lucis, his arrival
Is CC
fuels
still around
rumors
this
that they
murder?
will
I don't
excavate
really know him.
Altissia. The Empire's not content ruling all the land. They want the heavens as
Yes,
well.
his voice does sound familiar. But I can't peg where I've heard it from before.
For now, it's business as usual at port. But word is the government will soon open the altar of the Tide Mother.
In preparation for the rite.
Ah, but on the other hand, they're scrambling to stockpile emergency provisions. This begs the question, if they're anticipating that the Hydrian will wreak havoc, why would they allow the rite to proceed? Well, if you need anything else, you know where to find me.
Thanks, appreciate it.
Oh, my dear Camellia, it's been a while.
I heard about your distinguished guests.
Ah, you've an ear for gossip.
How about the cafe in the brochure?
Gentlemen, I won't waste your time. My name is Camellia Claustra.
First Secretary of the Accordo Protectorate.
You should know, we have Lady Luna Freya in our care.
He seems to go on Twitch sometimes and has streamed a few times recently, but I know his PC has been giving him problems for months. Oh, I see. Yeah, I knew he was streaming for a little while. I don't think I ever checked him out, though.
Profit. Hence, I've come to discuss terms with the King of Lucis.
With everyone I've
If you've a
talked
mind
to
to talk,
who's mentioned him,
come
they
to
said
my
he's a pretty
estate.
solid guy. Good dude.
She can be oblique at the best of times, but I assure
If I remember correctly, I think like a year ago, maybe 2 years ago, he did like this video with all these streamers singing Bohemian Rhapsody from Queen.
Might I suggest you seek your beds for now and
I need to look that up again and see if I can find it.
Yeah, I think we'll do just that.
What should I buy?
Head to the Laville.
Bet the views have been better from a barn.
Alright, I'm gonna guess the Laville is at Laville Station.
If we win at the arena, let's grab drinks to celebrate.
Yeah, he is. He's very nice. He did that a lot. He did a Smash Mouth one too. Oh, are those on his YouTube channel still? I have to look those up.
Have a look at this, Noct.
What about it? Tiana.
Ahead lies a future uncertain, yet sure is the astral memory, wherein the king may walk.
Through Ungra's power, you can now revisit past memories. Summon him when you rest at lodgings. Characters will retain their current level and abilities. Rental chocobos will automatically return to the past. The place you called Ungra The place you called Umbra will be set as your last rest point. Oh, so this lets me go back to the other part of the world. You can now sail the open seas in the royal vessel, board the boat from Golden Cay, Cape Kayam, or Alticia. Well, that's definitely new to this version of the game. Is Kind first been on his channel? Oh, okay, then I'll definitely go look.
Greetings.
So if I call Umbra, I can't even stay and rest. I have no money. Traveled past Lucius. Leave him alone. Ask for some paw. Alright, let's travel back. Yeah. It's pronounced key. Yeah, it is very weird. What did I say? Did I say K? I didn't mean to. I know it's pronounced key. I just forgot. Also, him like... How are you doing today? Have you been streaming recently, Mike? I don't know if I subbed to you on YouTube yet. If I've meant to, I just don't know if I've forgotten to do it or not.
Howdy, Prince. Do you mind swinging by the garage for a hot minute? We've been
You got Jan and Hello seeing the whole new world.
The hunters are already looking into it, but I reckon they could use
I think when I'm done streaming, that's like the first thing I'm gonna check out. Head for Hammerhead. Alright, we can do that. I'll tell you what, actually, let's not go to Hammerhead. Let's go to, Listalum. Oh my god, I have no cash, that's right. I have literally 0 gil.
Everything in order.
That is pretty freaking lame. No, pull over, dude. Pull over. Stop.
Easy to sleep with civilization nearby.
Nothing wrong with the outdoors, but there's definitely safety in numbers.
That's really bad. I have no money. Let's see if I can sell something.
Thank you! Till next time!
You're well. Test run chapters of 5 and 6 of Xenoblade Chronicles for the next segment of my playthrough. Is this, Xenoblade 1 or 2?
The roads are perilous at night. Let us wait for morning.
One. I have one for the 3DS, but I haven't been able to get into it, and I think it's because I'm playing it on the 3DS. I really want to play the second one, but I kind of don't want to do that until I finish the first. You're not covering Xenoblade 2 until all of the DLC is out. That makes sense. Isn't there like a prequel expansion coming out really soon, or maybe it's this fall? Can't do a 100% walkthrough for an incomplete game. Yep, that's pretty basic math. I would agree. Is that what you usually do on your channel? Do you do like 100% walkthroughs for all the games that you play?
Damn, this place is hot.
Just take your shirt off.
Like you? No way.
What, too embarrassed to show your scrawny body?
Hey, I got
Oh, I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish this hunt before daylight.
If you say so.
I need to rush.
Let there be light.
Oh, really? I can't. Oh my god. I just missed it.
Good morning, fellas.
Son of a gun.
Sun come up already?
We've been out all night.
I think that's our cue to call it a day.
You planned on covering Breath of the Wild, but got burned out on the game due to overexposure. I've played Breath of the Wild for maybe 3 hours, but I've never been the biggest Zelda fan. When I was a kid, I played the first two. I played the first one, I couldn't tell you how many times. The second Zelda, I got to the end, couldn't finish it, and I never went back. But other than that, the only one I've ever finished is Ocarina of Time. I bought Breath of the Wild because I bought it when the Switch came out, because it was the only game I was really interested in. But it just didn't click with me. I'd like to go back and revisit it someday, but I just couldn't find the drive to actually play it.
Next time I'll show you hacks how it's done.
Yeah, when that game came out, everyone was playing that game. I mean, everybody. Which I can understand. It was a really hyped game. Zelda's popular.
Welcome back. Allow me to take your order. We'd appreciate help with these troublemakers. Much obliged.
Ocarina of Time or Link to the Past are good starting points. Yeah, I would agree. I would, I'd like to give A Link to the Past a shot someday. I kind of messed with it off and on when I was a kid, but, never made any real progress in it.
Favorite hunters. You couldn't have come at a better time.
You need something?
Indeed. And this time my request is as a purveyor of food, not info. I need an ingredient from Tenebrae.
Tenebrae?
It's for a new confection I'm adding to our menu. I had actually planned to do so a while ago, in honor of your marriage to Lady Lunafreya. But with all that's
Was
happened,
really
I
brought
held
out the
off.
backseaters and accidental spoilers.
The ingredient's quite rare in Lucis, but I'm hopeful that you can track it down.
Yeah, I don't personally mind backseat gaming when someone does it to me, as long as they're not being
It's a fine dessert. Would be
a real
shame
jerk
if I
about
never
it.
had the chance to grace tables.
But I know some strangers just don't want you to backseat game, which I can totally respect. This game has way too much ancillary material, and I know it's going to be massive when I get to it. It really does, man. Like, I think this is my 11th Final Fantasy 15 stream, and I'll bet of those 11, a good 3 of those streams I didn't even advance the story. It was just doing hunts and other side quests for 2 hours apiece. So my last couple of streams, I've really tried to focus on the story. I definitely do not plan on 100%ing the game. So, like, do you have an actual stream schedule, or do you just kind of stream when you have time? Because I do want to make a point of trying to check you out sometime.
Look where you're going!
Didn't mean to do that.
Oh, you're talking. Okay, I see what you mean. Yeah, there's a ton of shit. It's funny. This is my second time playing this game, and I still never watched the film, the prequel film. I'll do that today, actually. I'll do that later today. Don't have a schedule? Yeah, me neither. It's just when I have the time and when I feel like it.
Falling together now. How about this?
Don't die on me.
Seems Prompto's been intoxicated.
Nature of your content, coupled with your personal life, just doesn't allow it, and then I completely understand. I actually kind of like not having a schedule. That way I don't feel obligated to stream on certain days at certain times.
Close it out, Gladio.
But yeah, it was very important that my viewer know that Prompto was a fat kid. That's not covered in the game. Where is that covered? Is that covered in the film, or is that covered in the anime or the cartoons? The anime? Yeah, I kind of figured it was probably the anime.
Extraordinary, Gladio. What did you expect?
I think the film is more about Noctis' dad and a kingdom.
If I may.
Mr. Nice Guy!
All in together now.
How about this?
Outstanding.
God, all these bushes are getting in my way. I can't see anything. Is that it? Almost.
One last push should suffice to finish them off.
I'd like to wrap that up more quickly.
Kind of makes sense with all the quicks he takes. This is for the peaks back in high school. I'm not now noticing they give me attention. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, he was fat. He saw Noctis having girls all over him, then it decided to get into shape. So Noctis would be his friend and teach him how to get girls. Oh, yeah. See, I had no idea until you just told me that.
It's real pretty here at night.
And yet, by all accounts, it pales in comparison to old Tisha.
Seriously?
Mike E.L. the Gamer, bringing the fun facts.
Ooh, gets really lively at night.
Welcome back. Making quite a name for yourself. You really are dependable.
Alright, we have 6,000 gil. We are officially rich.
What do you feel like having today? It's in your capable
He eventually
hands.
found out that Noctis didn't care about things like that. Noctis told Chronicles that those girls only cared about status and that he deserved better, no matter his appearance. Aw, good guy, Noctis.
Take care out there.
Is the anime dubbed or is it Japanese voices only?
Rather sultry.
Yeah.
Oh, you can watch it for free on YouTube? Oh, cool. I'll definitely check it out then. Maybe that's what I'll do today. I'll watch the Kingsley film, then I'll watch the animes. What was there, like... Was there 4 of them? One for each character, I think? Or was it more than 4?
Better make tracks. Chop chop, Prompto.
There in a jiffy.
there were 5? Okay. So I'm assuming you've seen the anime and you've seen the film Kingsglaive. What did you think of all that?
Made it.
But yeah, I had my work cut out for me. I need to make note of all this trivia in a way that can be presented in the game, since I can't show a film anyway on my own channel. Yeah, that's right, you can't. It'll be that'll be taken down really quick. Obviously.
Watch out!
We're outnumbered. I propose we take them out one by one.
Can you propose a way to finish this faster?
No one, Mr. Nice Guy!
Sorry to break this up. Prompto, look alive. You're on fire today.
What can I say?
That they're good for what they are. Really good on the characters. The movie is pretty much a high budget prologue cutscene. Yeah, I kind of had a feeling that's what it was.
You're a lifesaver. Prompto, you're up.
Oh, hi there, opening.
Would you say it's better or worse than Final Fantasy: The Spirits Within?
Watch out!
Because really, The Spirits Within, that was just a one long cutscene, and that film was awful.
I think we're in for a fight.
More than we bargained for.
Hey, Ignis!
On your mark.
Instructions!
Right there!
There's nothing in them that are required to understand the plot of the game. Well, that's good. I mentioned this in another stream, but the one thing about this game that just cracks me up is how, you know, this is some high-budget AAA RPG with amazing graphics and cutscenes, yet Noctis finds out that his kingdom fell through a newspaper article. Spirits Within was okay, just should have been called Final Fantasy. Yeah, they definitely were trying to just cash in on the name. I remember taking my little brother to see that film. I remember walking out thinking there was absolutely nothing Final Fantasy-ish about that film other than there was someone named Sid, and I think on someone's jacket there was a picture of a chocobo. I'm not a fan of games that require ancillary material to understand the story. Metroid Other M was terrible about that. What happened with Metroid Other M? I never played it. But I agree with you. You should be able to fully understand what's going on in the game by just playing the game.
You've heard that one a lot.
Come on, cut the little guy some slack. I'm sure somebody around here finds him attractive.
Well, then where are you? Show yourself!
Welcome back. Making quite a name for yourself. We use the freshest fish in every dish. Thank you for your patronage.
Absolutely breathtaking.
Sam, this is PTSD from seeing Ridley kill her parents. When she encounters him at the other end after believing him to be dead, she has an episode. So if you just play the game without knowing that, you're just wondering, like, why the hell is she freaking out like this? This element of her personality is only explained in a Japan-exclusive manga that came with the Metroid Zero Mission. Wow. That's really odd. Yeah, I don't like that stuff at all. And I don't really know why game companies would think that's a good idea. Especially if they're not even going to release it worldwide. I mean, like, yeah, with the internet, you can find all the info anyway, but... Yeah, let's do this one. Alright, give me 1 second. I will be right back. I gotta go AFK. Alright, I am back. I apologize if Chronto said anything stupid while I was gone. Not only was the manga released with a completely different game several years prior, it wasn't even released worldwide. Yeah. You can find that information easily, but you shouldn't be required to conduct that search in the first place. Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's silly, and I don't know why anyone thinks that's a good idea.
Watch your right.
Got it.
And if you're gonna do that, then, you know, include it with every copy of the game. Worldwide.
How many times? Enough talk. Time for some action.
It's time.
On your mark.
Instructions. Say your prayers.
Like, I'm okay with the ancillary material as long as you don't need it to actually know what's going on.
My pleasure.
You ready?
Gladio, do it.
For the most part, 15 does it right. The material builds on the world and gives more insight on the personality and motivations of the characters, but none's required. Yeah, like, I have no problem with that at all. I was worried that by not watching Kingsblade that I was missing out on something important, but I'm glad to hear that I'm not. I think I'll have to watch it.
Going for it. On top of it. Hey, Ignis, instructions.
Of course.
Pronto, you're up.
Well, these are annoying buggers. They have a ton of health.
Even our best still isn't good enough.
Now with that attitude, it isn't. Count on it.
Here we go. Let's summon something. End this fight really quickly. All you need to know is that Niflheim are scumbags and attacked Insomnia. Kingsglaive covers how Lunafreya was successfully evacuated from all of that. Okay. So that's the base plot of the film.
Hell yeah!
Are Noctis and his crew even in the game at all? Or in the film at all?
It is quite comforting to see other people about.
Hey, do you think we could swing by the cup noodle shop for a sec?
I like cup noodles as much as anyone, but I think you might like them a little too much, big guy.
There's nothing else like them. They're easy to make whenever you've got a craving, and they're delicious to boot. I'll never forget my first time.
Must have been real eye-opening after all the fine dining you did before that.
Hello. Impressive work out there. Some refreshments.
Alright, and this murderer, if you're still watching, we're heading to the noodle wagon just for you.
Something dawned on me when I was on my own. Any food you make tastes better when you use good ingredients, right? Then, if you take something already delicious like cup noodles and add in the finest, freshest ingredients, what do you get? The ultimate flavor experience. So I ask you, Noct, what's your favorite
Yeah, I want noodles. Favorite ingredient? We'll say egg.
A lot of places will serve you a hard-boiled egg with your noodles. But when it comes to cup noodles, I say if your egg ain't scrambled, you're doing it wrong. It's a subtle difference most people overlook. But not you. You get it. All that's left is to make our noodle dream a reality. First up, the ingredients.
Yeah, whatever you say.
Way too much sodium in the cup noodles? Yeah. Unfortunately, I think I'm too old to eat cup noodles anymore. Actually, you know what we'll do? Let's go rest.
Yeah. Your wife got a promotion. Congrats. They knocked. Check it out.
What is it?
Rather sultry.
Yeah.
The finest room in the house is available for your immediate comfort.
Look at you.
Yeah, I know.
Why you gotta be so photogenic?
Isn't this Kentiana?
Yeah. She was here, huh?
She was?
The photo would suggest so.
I guess. Memory must be playing tricks.
Also, as Ignis is constantly on edge about Noctis eating healthier, but gives him cup noodles. Why? Product placement. Yep. Alright, maybe I'll do 1 or 2 more hunts and then we'll call it quits. It only comes out at night. It only comes out when it's raining. Now we could take on the Griffin. I remember doing this before. Last time I played the game. We will take out the griffin, then call it a day. Find this room in the house, stuck sharing room with Prompto singing in his sleep.
Clear skies, with the temperature rising.
Nice. Wow.
There he is.
Like a real life RPG. Never fear.
Trouble?
Doesn't look good.
Oh, I know this murderer. When he starts talking about his freaking chocobo, I just want to cry.
Sure thing. No more Mr. Nice Guy.
Watch the enemy's movements and don't run.
Gladius, do it! Sorry to break this up.
That's crossing the line.
Sorry.
Nice work, Gladio.
No water.
Oh, hi there, opening. All right, boys.
I will not try and sing that, Mike.
Completely useless.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You wonder if Nick's Quinn noses instead of snores. Alright, that hunt was faster than I thought, so maybe I'll do one more. For some reason I thought that was going to be a lot longer and it was going to drag out.
We made it.
I'll tell you what, like the next time that you stream, I'll try and catch it. And I want you to sing that for me on stream. I think you should. I know you said you don't have a schedule, but do you? When is your next stream? Do you know yet?
Everyone here's so stylish. We're stuck in travel black.
Why not try wearing your official Lucian battle gear with pride?
You might even become a real trendsetter around here.
Always a pleasure. You did well.
Probably tonight around 8 Pacific. Alright, if I'm still up, I'll try and catch it. I'm on the East Coast, so that's 11 for me, and I'm not much of a night owl. But the last few nights I went out kind of late, so I may be up tonight at that time. I'll tell you what, we'll do one of the nighttime hunts. It's only 11, maybe not. We'll do that one.
Everything in order?
Yep.
Right behind you.
Chocobos are high on your list of fictional creatures you want to eat.
You're starting to get the hang of it.
The hang of what?
I wonder if it would taste like
Looking after
chicken.
yourself, being one of the common folk.
Well, in a lot of ways, it's easier than being royalty.
This one's no joke.
Focus.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
No.
They're right there with the Yoshis, specifically Yoshi eggs.
Nice work, Gladio.
Watch yourself, no.
I know.
Gladio, do it! Nice work, Gladio. Rush him! Count!
Hey, Ignis!
On your mark.
They just like peeking into the pipe, into a pipe and slap them. I don't know this murder. I've always found Yoshi kind of annoying.
Don't mind if I do. Gladio, do it! Hey!
Sorry!
Nice work, Gladio.
I'll cover!
Hey, Ignis!
On your mark,
Instructions!
Uh-huh.
Now, coming up! Bingo!
big deal.
Get back!
Pronto, look alive.
I'm gonna guess this is Randall again. Gonna get through Super Mario World without him at some place. You know what's funny? I have never played Super Mario World for more than like 10 minutes. Maybe I'll play that on stream someday when I play another game.
Impressive.
The summons aren't really, they're I shouldn't say they're random. You have to meet certain conditions to trigger the summons, and I don't know what the conditions are off the top of my head, but summoning Rama, needing his conditions is the easiest.
Wanna bash some heads in? You know it. I'm in.
Ooh, head bashing.
Oh, what, we have another enemy here?
Last thing I need now.
Get ready for the big one! Out of the way!
How are we?
One shot!
Getting by.
Hey, how's it look over there?
Can't stop me.
Falling together now.
How about this? We're on the same page.
Yeah. Hey, where'd you learn that one, Knocked? We all good?
Better than
Need to
good.
finish that Chrono Trigger playthrough that I started in 2016. I'd like to start over at this point. Is it your first time playing the game? Why won't it let me return to my car? Odd. How about now? Nope. Chrono Trigger I played through I think 3 times. I played it on played it on an emulator years ago. Probably got almost 20 years ago. Then I played the really bad PlayStation port, and then I played it on the DS. Oh, you started live streaming it, and then life happened. Yep, unfortunately, that does happen. Especially when you get older.
Might want to stock up on potions and stuff.
Nice. You're being helpful for a change.
What do you mean for a change?
Older describes you. We're about the same age, I think, Mike. I'm like a couple of years younger, but we're very close in age. Alright, so I'm going to turn this in, get my reward, and then call it a day. Although I may do another stream later tonight if I got nothing going on.
Welcome, welcome. Glad you're in one
Oh, I think that increases my hunter rank. Sweet.
You thoroughly earned it.
People like to act like you're older than dirt because you're a grandfather. I am not a grandfather.
Come back anytime you like.
Alright guys, that's gonna do it for me. I'm just gonna save and then quit. So, thanks for hanging out and liking this murder. I appreciate it. Might get the stream later. I'll try and catch you if you're up. At least beginning. And I may stream later tonight. Depends how I'm feeling. But thanks again for coming out, and I'll see you guys next time. Take it easy. Bye.